Hey YouTubers, how are you guys doing? Happy to see you. Hope all is well. This video is going to be the long-awaited Bentonite clay mask. Sorry for the delay, but here it is, you guys. I get it from Whole Foods, and they were actually sold out. I was like, what the heck? I was calling for days, waiting for the shipment to come in. So, obviously, it's very popular. It's an Indian healing clay mask. It's actually great for your face as well as your hair, and the directions also say it's good for acne, body wraps, clay baths, foot soaks, etc. The thing that I like about it is it's cost effective. It's about $7 or $8, and it will last you a while. You know, I basically use it as a clarifying detoxant for my scalp and just to pull all the impurities off of my hair, since I only co-wash and I don't want there to be any buildup. So usually once a month I use this. I'm realizing I'm forgetting an ingredient, so I'm going to pause here. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab the apple cider vinegar. You can make this with apple cider vinegar or with water, but I like to use the apple cider vinegar. It's very pulsating if you use it on your face, you guys. So it will be pulling, and you'll feel it pulling like everything out of your face. It's like one of the strongest facials or masks you'll ever use. So very quickly, let me tell you what you guys need. Which is in the directions, but basically you need to use an equal part of clay to the water or apple cider vinegar. And I think from my recollection it swells, so you know, start with a little amount and add it, and then it's going to swell up a little bit, and just add whatever amount you want to mix up. A little does kind of go a long way, so I wouldn't start with like half a cup because that'll make too much. And then you also need to, it's very important that you use a wooden spoon, not a metal spoon. Nothing metal can touch this clay because it messes up or it makes it not work. So basically I have a glass bowl, metal spoon, and now I'm going to go get the apple cider vinegar. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. This is the apple cider vinegar I use, Bragg's. It has the mother in it, which is very popular on a lot of the hair boards. It's raw and unfiltered. So it's very, very good. I use it for multiple purposes. So I'm going to use a measuring cup. This one is 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to start with 1/2 of a 1/4 of a cup. Here's my measuring device. 1/4 of a cup. I don't know if you guys can see it from the top, but I only filled it like halfway. And I'm going to pour that in the bowl. And then I'm going to take the Bragg. And I'm going to pour this as well. 1/2 of a 1/4 of a cup. Maybe a tiny bit more. Yeah, just to make sure I got it the right amount. Can you see that? Okay, and I'm going to pour that into, and you see how it's sizzling? It's doing like that little science project thing you used to do as a kid. Yeah. It's swelling up, so I call it. And I'm just going to stir. Now, I like to get it to the consistency I like. So, as you can see, this is a little bit too pasty for me. So I'm going to put a tiny bit more apple cider vinegar in it. And I make stuff up sometimes, you guys. So if that's the max that I want to put of apple cider vinegar in. So if I still want it more liquidy, then I'll just add water. Okay. I'm trying to go off of memory. It's so weird, you guys, as your hair grows out, it needs a little bit more because that's too thin for me. There. Wait. Literally. This is something that's okay to kind of mix, you know, how you want it. So it's not as strict as the protein treatment. It's really interesting, you guys, as your hair grows out, that you get used to doing your recipes at one length and then trying to find the right, you know, blend for once it gets a new length is kind of challenging. So I'm going to start here. I think this is enough to do my whole head. I can't recall. So if it's not, I'll just mix up another batch. And as you can see, my hair is already washed, fresh out the shower, already detangled. So I'm just going to take it and slather it about that much, front, back, side, and just really get it in there. And then you just want to get it on and let it dry. I think it says for like 15 or 20 minutes. It's going to dry usually pretty fast, I feel. Okay, I can already tell that this is probably not going to be enough. Used to be enough when my hair was at a shorter length. At this length, I am not feeling like it's enough. I want to make sure I get it kind of in, not just on the hair, but on the scalp. Oh my gosh, you guys, after you do this treatment, your curls popping. Like, I remember the first time I did this way back in the day, and it was just like my curls were so zingy and clumping together because it just pulled everything like off, you know, and it was just amazing. Like, my curls just were beautiful. So I was like, I wish they would clump like that all the time. Something about this just makes it clump, I guess. So I try to work fast because it's obviously going to dry. But, you know, at the same time being gentle on the hair. You know, you don't want to tug too hard. So it's going pretty fast. It's kind of fun because it's like, I feel like even though I haven't had a perm in forever, and I never even put my perm on back in the day, I never applied it or gave myself a perm. You know, some girls were good enough they could give themselves their own perm. I kind of liked the fact that there was something to mix up in a bowl or some type of concoction. I always was like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know? So I kind of feel like, oh, I'm playing kitchen beautician at this point. So I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm going to have to mix some more up, you guys, because I'm almost out. So I'm going to apologize. I'm going to try to do it as quickly as possible. But you guys get the gist. But basically, I'm going to apply this all over my hair, and I'm going to wait 10 to 15 minutes. And then I'm going to rinse it out thoroughly. And then after I rinse it out thoroughly, I'm going to show you guys how the curls clump together and how the hair kind of looks if it'll show up on camera. If not, I just won't make that video because I can't show you if it doesn't show up on camera. And then I'm going to just go deep condition. So anyway, be back to you in a second. Bye. Peace out.